Well, Samantha won't forget the first day in her new job. She never got there. She had an accident that was so serious it stopped her working anywhere for a long while. It's a wet day and PC Derek Hearn is racing through the driving rain after a worrying emergency call has come in. A teenage girl has been hit by a bus. 16-year-old Sam is in a lot of pain. Her friend Craig saw it all happen.
Sam was a bit in front of me walking across the crossing, and the bus was coming around the roundabout, shouting out her name, and she didn't have time to run or nothing. Just hit her and sent her flying. I thought, what's going to happen? Is she going to hit the floor? Is she going to hit another car on the other side of the road? Is she going to die or something? And just don't know.
The accident site is very near the hospital, so the ambulance crew were with Sam in minutes.
The scene itself was a bit bedlam, really. It was dark, it was raining heavily, and the first impression was I saw the bullseye of the windscreen of the bus, and ouch, that must hurt.
Sam has been thrown 30 feet down the road. The damage to the centre of the bus windscreen shows just how heavy the impact was. The immediate fear is that she could have neck and back injuries. The ambulance crew have already fitted her with a collar and are about to roll her onto a spinal board. Sam is in agony.
She was complaining of pain in her right leg. Our thoughts were possibly a mid-shaft femur break.
The fear is she has a very serious injury to her thigh bone. An injury here can also affect major blood vessels.
There's a possibility of arteries being impaired so that the blood flow couldn't get through to the rest of the leg. So the concern is possibly losing the rest of the leg if the blood supply isn't maintained.
But the force of the collision means the team can't only worry about the injury to Sam's leg.
There could be other injuries that she herself probably wasn't even aware of because all she could focus on was the pain on her leg. We don't know what part of her body hit the bus. Possibly there could be internal bleeding.
Sam has been given gas and air for the pain. The priority now is to get her off the road as quickly as possible.
She was cold, she was wet, she was frightened, very noisy. There were lots of rush hour traffic around. Police were containing the traffic, but people do get impatient, they want to get home from work, so they were coming pretty close to us.
As the medics prepare her for the ambulance, Derek offers to help shield Sam from the rain.
Sam, I'll do that if you like.
Okay.
Go on then, you go.
With the hospital just down the road, it won't be long before Sam is in A&E. And there's just time for Derek to hand over her belongings. Sam will undergo a full series of tests and x-rays to see exactly what's happened to her leg and whether she has any other injuries. Well, Sam's thigh bone was completely snapped in two. She also broke her collarbone. We caught up with Sam after a long period of recovery. A day that ended so badly had started full of promise for Sam.
I was on my way to my first day of work. I was excited because it was my first proper job, and I looked across the road, there was nothing coming, so I started to walk. It was raining, I had my hood up, so I couldn't really see around me, and I heard my name getting shouted, so I panicked and ran, and then I got hit by a bus. It felt like I was underwater and I couldn't see, but I could just about hear. Then I woke up on the floor. I remember saying, I have to get to work, I have to get to work. And then the ambulance lady said, you're not going anywhere, you're injured, we're taking you to hospital because you've been hit by a bus. And that's what made it clear that I had been hit.
It wasn't just the pain she remembers vividly.
It was very wet, it was raining, all my face was, I just couldn't really breathe properly because the rain, it was cold, dirty, wet. It wasn't very nice.
X-rays at the hospital showed the full extent of the break to her leg.
The bones had crossed, like, next to each other sort of thing. So it went like that instead of just broke. So it made my leg 4 inches shorter than the other one, and it was very painful.
The operation to fix her leg lasted 5 hours.
It took me 2 weeks till I came out of hospital and about 11 weeks to recover fully. I've got a metal rod in my leg, in my bone. It's going to be there for life. That's not coming out now.
Sam's now almost back to normal and has finally started her new job. Despite all she's gone through, she's just glad that she's around to tell the tale.
But all I've done is broke my leg and collarbone, so it's quite shocking the way it hit me and the speed it hit me. I'm still here.